All right, we're on Machshirin, Perak Aleph, Mishnah Hey, fifth Mishnah of the first chapter of Masechet Machshirin. We're talking about water that comes out, that you squeeze out, whether you want it or not. Is it now a candidate to make fruit truma? It says in Mishnah, "Hamemachek et hakreisha." If memachek means to squeeze out, kreisha is a leek. It says Bartanura, "Dochek et hakreisha." You push on the leek, kadesh yitzeh mimenu hatal, that the dew should come out. If you look at leek plants, this is what leeks look like. I'm not sure why they pick kreisha unless that's what they had. Okay, so I guess it's and you want to shake it out or whatever to get the liquid out. V'asochet se'aro biksuto. It's very difficult to understand. You squeeze out, schita is to squeeze out your hair. Biksuto means into your clothing. So the Bartuda has a different version. Asochet b'se'aro u biksuto. If you squeeze out your hair or your clothing. So by the way, it's interesting. We're going to look in a second and see what the gir sa'ot are. You're walking the way, and so it's not that you shook out your hair into biksuto, or he said the Bartuner says no u biksuto. So rain fell, it happens to all of us, fell on your hair or your suit or your clothing. So for me to shake out my hair is not a big deal, but for some people who have longer hair, we squeeze them out. So the question is now that liquid, I wanted the liquid to get squeezed out of my hair. So if that liquid falls on fruits, then I want the liquid out. So Rabbi Yossi says, "Hayotzin b'chiyutan." Right, the water that comes off of you is b'chiyutan. I actually I got a text message from a friend of mine, from a relative who was listening to Mishnah, who was running yesterday under the rain, and the rain came out of a tree. From what I understood, he said that's b'chiyutan. So if after the rain came off of him, he shook it off onto something else, that water is also b'chiyutan. Ve'et shabo enam b'chiyutan. The water that's still in him, even though he shook it off. Mashkim anisharim v'naflu achar kach al peirot. If he didn't squeeze it all out of his hair, like he's got a big beard and the water's still in his beard when he gets home and he shakes and the water's out, that's enam b'chiyutan. Why? He had the intention that it all should, he squeezed it all out, whatever's left. He didn't want the liquid to leave. Hilkach lo machshirin. This is like a Beit Hillel. At the beginning of our parak. Just want to take a look at it as we did at the Ketav Yad. Okay, here, this is Parma, Hasochet Se'aro Bikisuto. It's not the Bartanura's version. We'll take a look at one more version. Remember here, I'm in the National Library of Israel. It's very easy to find these. Very, very easy. Let's take a look at Kaufman. Kaufman is usually a very here. Macheket hakreisha v'sochet se'aro biksuto. So that's it seems like the girsa is se'aro biksuto. Remember se'aro biksuto, but the Bartanura changed it se'aro u biksuto in order for greater understanding. You have to ask yourself, what does it mean se'aro biksuto, or maybe that's just shorthand for what the Bartanura is trying to say. All right, we'll stop here. Dedicate our learning. So memory of my father of Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.